You referred to Mr. Mulkey as a ballless dipshit. He's anything but. Why would you refer to your lawyer as a ballless dipshit? You referred to me as a worthless prick of a fucking judge, hoping that I get hit by a train.
We're here in the matter of the state of Ohio versus Alexander J. Lane, case number 25 CR 902. Mr. Lane is present in court. He's accompanied by his attorney, Mr. Chad Mulkey. He was last before the court on July 22nd, where he entered a plea of guilty, one count of strangulation, a felony of the fifth.
Mr. Mulkey?
Thank you, Your Honor. That is accurate. We're prepared to go forward with sentencing. Thank you. Despite anything indicated to the contrary in the pre-sentence report, he is willing to do what he needs to get his life back on track, and specifically to not find himself in situations where he's putting his hands on his friends and his close friends, Your Honor. And then that brought us to the night at the Wild Burrito, where they were celebrating some sort of a birthday. Argument ensued, Your Honor. A conversation took place of a personal nature involving family-type issues, it seems like, Your Honor, and I think that exacerbated things, that with his drinking not being in control at that time. And I think certainly his time in jail, and as of 9/4, he had 91 days in jail. So I believe now it would be, since it's 9/9, 95 days in jail. I think that time has provided him some perspective, and I think the initiative he wants to take to get his game plan, get his life in order, is to take some badly needed treatment and follow up with any recommendations and assessments, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Lane, what do you want to tell me before I impose sentence?
Take full accountability for my actions. I don't have any excuse for them, especially as far as my drinking. I know I should have taken the time to get mental health treatment much sooner than I did, and I neglected that. I neglected myself, my own mental health. I am truly, truly sorry, more than anything, for my actions. And I wish more than anything I could go back and do anything I could to make sure that never happened. I know what it takes, what it would take for me to not be that kind of person. And I just didn't do what I needed soon enough. For all of that, I am truly, truly sorry.
Why does this keep happening?
What, my drinking, sir?
No.
Or
Your penchant for violence.
it's the alcohol?
What were you arguing with the victim about?
It really wasn't anything. I mean, it was just, I was...
Well, then if it wasn't anything, then then why did you get mad and choke her?
I do remember when we got home, I had more alcohol in me than I should have, which was any amount. And I went to go to bed, and I accidentally woke up my closest friend, and I got upset because there was stuff on the bed, and it just went from there. There was no true discernible reason for me to have gotten upset in the first place. I just gotten upset because there was stuff in my spot on the bed, and I just...
What's your relationship to her?
Really close friends.
Okay.
We were starting to work on a relationship.
Starting to work on one or in one?
I guess in one, sir.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So what specifically were you arguing about?
There was stuff on the bed I got upset over.
Okay. That's it.
Judge, may I have a moment with my client, please?
Okay.
Hi. Thank you, Your Honor. And I have...
Well, a better alternative would be to tell me the actual truth.
Certainly, Your Honor, and I've expressed that to him. I think he's having some trouble expressing himself, but again, he's prepared to answer any and all questions that you have for him, right down to the specifics of the material.
So When I asked you why you choked her, you said it was the alcohol. When I asked you what you were arguing about, you didn't remember. When I asked you what you told the PO, you said you vaguely remember. And then you gave me, finally, on the third attempt, some bullshit about something being on the bed. Okay, so what were you arguing about?
Sorry, Your Honor. We were arguing about an abortion
Okay,
that my partner had had.
that your partner had, the victim.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So that's what you were arguing about.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, why didn't you just tell me that the first time?
I think I just got my timeline mixed up, honestly.
No, you didn't.
I was
You
drinking
didn't want to
myself.
tell me. Okay.
I did, I promise.
Okay.
I didn't think of that specific at the moment. I
Okay,
apologize.
that's why you choked her, because you were pissed. So you're a violent person, right?
I don't like to think I am, but I am.
Well, obviously you are. It's obvious to me that you're a violent person. Who else lives at that house?
The victim and her family.
Younger kids, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. One of whom saw you choking her.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What effect do you think that has on her?
Definitely not a good one
Right.
at all.
I don't think you're very serious about any of this stuff.
Why not?
Well, why? Because if you were, you'd have done something about it a long time ago and you'd never be here right now.
It's fair.
I think the only reason that you're talking like this is because now I got to do something with you and you're trying to put the best face on it. That's why I think you're talking like this. Well, you know how I know that? Because when I ask you questions, you're not truthful.
I promise I'm being as truthful as the best of my abilities.
If you were being truthful to the best of your ability, your attorney wouldn't have asked for a minute and I wouldn't have left here and had to come back, okay? Ms. Mulligan?
Your Honor, the state would point out that this is a crime of violence and that the defendant was on probation at the time of the offense. But as I mentioned earlier, the victim is present in court, and she had said earlier that she did not wish to make a statement. I believe that's Dan's. But she has expressed her desire for the defendant to get treatment, especially mental health treatment.
All right, I've reviewed the pre-sentence report, the psychological evaluation. I'm going to place you on community control for 4 years. You're going to serve 140 days in jail with credit for 89. The last 30, you're going to do the jail treatment program. You're going to complete that and follow all recommendations. After you complete that, you're going to enter into the NeoCap program, complete that and follow all recommendations. After you complete that, you're going to enter into a dual diagnosis program for treatment for mental health and drugs and alcohol. Complete that program. Follow all the recommendations. No drugs or alcohol. You'll be screened. You're to see only one doctor and one dentist and one pharmacy for any medication. Take your medication as is prescribed. Sign releases so probation can get your records. You're to have no contact with the victim or her family members. You're to attend at least 4 AA meetings a week and maintain a sponsor. Obtain and maintain full employment and pay the costs and supervision fees in this case. Anything else, Ms. Newman, as far as terms?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand the terms?
I'm not sure if I do, Your Honor.
Okay, what don't you understand?
The specific sentencing for me, as far as, you said NeoCap,
Right?
is that to run right after You said 60 days, the last 30 being JTP and then NeoCap?
Now you got 51 more days to do in jail. The last 30 are the jail treatment program.
Okay, and I have NeoCap after that?
Right.
How long is that, sir?
Well, it depends on what you do there. Could be 4 months, could be 5 months, could be 6 months. And apparently you don't think you need anything like that.
I never said I didn't.
Well, I mean, the look on your face when you're counting up days tells me everything I need to know. You don't think you need that. And apparently you don't want to be treated, or you want to be treated the way you want to be treated. You want to design the program because you think you know what's best. You don't know what's best. Otherwise, you wouldn't be out choking women. You don't seem all that interested in the program I set forth for you.
I just don't know much about it, sir.
Well,
I haven't heard much about it other than that it's not good. But I mean, it's only...
where'd you hear that from?
Other inmates, that's it. So
Other
I don't
inmates.
Really know, I don't
Here,
know.
see,
the
I
truth
think
behind
that's
it.
part of your problem, is you listen to the wrong people. If these were a bunch of goddamn geniuses over here, then they wouldn't be over there.
You're right.
Right? Because they would have figured out how to live their own life without interference from the police or the courts. But they can't. So they don't know shit about which they speak. Ms. Mulligan, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Mulkey?
Not at all, Your Honor. Thank you.
So you were here on September 9th. I put you on probation for 4 years. An additional 51 days in jail, with the last 30 being the jail treatment program, and then ordered you to go to NeoCap, get dual diagnosis treatment, no contact with the victim, and some other terms, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then you went right back to the jail and placed 8 phone calls to the victim, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why?
I don't have any good reasons other than I know the victim wanted to talk. I know that's not a reason I should have, but I don't, it was bad decision making on my end.
How did that go once I found out that you did that and a violation was filed? How'd that go?
Not well.
Okay. So, and of course it was everybody else's fault except yours, right?
Oh, no,
Well,
that's fully my
I mean,
fault.
you referred to Mr. Mulkey as a ballless dipshit. He's anything but. Why would you refer to your lawyer as a ballless dipshit?
I was upset. I should not have said that.
And you referred to me as a worthless prick of a fucking judge, hoping that I get hit by a train. Now, I don't care. It doesn't matter what you say. I don't care what you say about me. It doesn't affect me one way or another. I'm a little offended that you referred to your lawyer as that, because he's a very good lawyer.
He is.
And unless you get out of this 16-year-old mindset, you're going to keep coming back here. Maybe that's what you want, because last time you were here, you were telling your other PO that you weren't going to go to NeoCap, you were going to refuse, you just wanted to go to prisons. That's a great idea. You'd do well in prison, I'm sure. Okay? So what do you want from life?
I actually want to make something decent of myself.
Okay? And how are you going to go about making something decent of yourself?
This is definitely not the right way.
Okay, you got to understand something. Okay, if I really gave a shit about what you said about me, I would be gone by now, because I'd have just sent you to prison for 12 months. I don't care what you say about me. Okay, doesn't matter to me. It has no effect on me. Okay, so I look at your record, I look at your offense, and I try to figure out what's the best thing. What's the best opportunity for you so that you don't keep coming back here? Okay? So I come up with an idea that you think is a shitty idea. and you make this threat, which is not a threat because it really doesn't matter, that you're not going to go, you're just going to go to prison. Okay, which means one thing to me. Okay, if I went along with you, last time, you'd be sitting in Lorraine right now, in a cell with probably somebody you don't want to be sitting in a cell with. Okay, I didn't go along with you. Okay, why didn't I go along with you? You have any idea why I didn't go along with you?
Because you don't want to see me back in here?
Right. Okay. Now, if you continue to screw around, all right, you got to understand something, that if you picked up another felony offense in Lake County, you automatically come back to me. So if you want to be this rat on a wheel, you can do that, okay? And you'll be sitting here 10 years from now, 20 years from now, or like a guy a couple of months ago when he's 73 years old sitting here over and over and over, okay? But that's up to you. Did you apologize to him?
I'm really, really sorry. I am. Apology accepted. Thank you. I really should not have said that at all. I was angry, and that's part of my problem while I'm in here as my career. I really, truly am sorry for that.
Well, I care about you as a person as well as a client, and I want you to succeed, okay?
Thank you, sir.
All right, I'm going to give you an additional 60 days in the Lake County Jail. When a bed is available at NeoCap, you're going to be transported there, and the remainder of the days will be suspended. You're to complete NeoCap and follow all the recommendations. And then the additional terms I gave you back on September 9th for the mental health and drug and alcohol treatment remain. No drugs or alcohol with screens, 1 doctor, 1 dentist, 1 pharmacy, meds as prescribed. Sign releases, no contact with the victim or family members, 4 AA a week and a sponsor, full employment, pay the cost and supervision fee. So all the terms remain the same, essentially. It's just that you bought some additional days until the spot's available. You understand everything?
I believe so, yes, Your Honor.
Any questions?
Actually, yes, just when you said 60 days suspended, so do I do those now before NeoCap or the 60 days?
You're gonna go back to the jail, and you're gonna stay there until, as soon as a bed is available, then you're going to NeoCap.
Okay.
Okay, and then the remainder, whatever's left of those 60 days will be suspended.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Mulkey, anything else?
Not at all, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
All right, get on with it.
Yes, sir, thank you.